Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Void War. Today we're gonna be unlocking the Mutant. And I don't even know what else is out there. I guess there's the cybernetic, but we'll get to him in a bit. Vapiscus. Beniscus. Confirm? Today, I would like to be using the assault cruiser because we've got the Mutant. Our mutant boy, he's so chunky. Door break speed, moves fast. We have to get him a sick weapon. He starts with 4 damage. We also have 2 berserkers and a scavenger. What's your deal? Extracts vaults instantly. Well. Then we've got berserker with a storm cannon, a claymore missile, and a gladius missile. Hull damage per shot is 1. This costs 2 munitions, but it does 3 damage per shot. Interesting. And then I don't know what. Oh, you're in the captain's thing, and then that's the shield room. Okay, cool. I understand. So this guy is all about, ostensibly about boarding the other enemy team and killing them in the old-fashioned way. Variant A. To get variant B, you have to achieve victory with the relic freighter or purchasing with resonance. Oh, dang, it costs 1,000. I'd rather just win. Why wouldn't you? Fire up the old storm cannon and the claymore missile. All right. I think this is where we would like our people for now. As we get more people on here, maybe we can move our 2 berserkers, or maybe even the captain and a berserker, into the launch pod. Now, what do we got? We've got the Imperial Shrine. Crew contracts is interesting to me. I think I would like to go that way first, because if we can get more crew... What on earth is this? Ritual materials to summon an enchanted sword. Excuse me? Okay. You go with the boss, and the boss can now summon an enchanted sword. That's crazy sauce. If you had asked me what was the first thing I was gonna get on my first jump, an enchanted sword summoning spell would not have been my choice. The astro charts indicate presence of a citadel fortress. Let's go investigate. We got a decapitator! Dude, the game knows exactly what we need. What do you do? Just 4 DPS. Oh, you can hold 2 weapons! This guy's crazy. I love it. Abandoned Imperial colony was looted long ago. We haven't done much in the first few jumps here. Trade? I don't have any money. I can get a recruit. Unfortunately, I can't afford the marshal or the blood witch. I could get a necromancer, but I think Imperial recruit is the way to go. And then I think what I want to do. That was weird. I tried to close the shop and then the game stopped moving. I'm gonna move you to the launch bay. You're gonna take over piloting the ship. You're now our pilot, Imperial recruit. Don't screw it up. To the node. A machine pistol. Sick. Give that to the captain. Neat. We still haven't fought anybody yet. It's crazy. All right, first battle. Your heresies end here. That's what you think. All right, what do we got? Imperial recruit, Imperial recruit. I'm sorry to say, you guys, you are gonna have to fight my... You're gonna have to fight my guy. with nothing. He's gonna kill you. Oh my god. I'm gonna break all of your stuff. All right, they got exactly 1 shot off. Got 18 scrap metal. Recall the crew. How much damage did you take? 16 damage. Looks like we will be healing all of our health back. I don't think we need to go to the shipyard. I'd rather get more scrap metal. Oh man. Demand reparations. Yes, you shot me. How dare you? 105 scrap metal. Intercept the Imperial ship? Absolutely. Once again, it's 2 Imperial recruits. Load the crew. Oh, I can't attack this guy. All right, we'll go here then. Oh, I gotta fight 2 dudes at once. You're dead. This is wonderful. Come on back. Let's see, will he fully heal? 15% of 120? He might not be quite at full health yet. We haven't used his sword summoning power yet either. To the unvisited node. Okay, we don't know what's going on inside this ship. A chain of incoherent, broken transmissions shortly before opening fire. Part of me thinks that means there's demons on this ship. I want you to go check out the sensors, sir. Our ship is huge. What do we got? We've got a blood witch and 2 Imperial recruits. I think this guy is more than capable of dealing with these fools. Get on over there. The blood witch has come to attack me. I'm gonna storm cannon this fool. Maybe it'll kill him. All right, you're dead. You're dead too. They just run. Hey, we got a combat shield. Reduces DPS by enemy DPS and gives us DPS. I just love the idea of my dude just smacking the crap out of people with his shield. Oh, heck yeah. Let's replace that for a second. Like, I don't think he needs a special shield. Now, missile templates is intriguing. Get some rest up in there. Then we go here. He's healing real good now. You're already on fire. We got a husk, another husk, and then a corsair who lives in the flames. I love it. Wonder if there's a way to improve healing. I'm just gonna hang out in this little closet and kill the husks as they come in. Yeah, come fight me. Oh, you coward! You coward! I think we take the flare missile. High chance of hull breach sounds good. Let's load the flare missile in here. That sounds nice. Did we get our guy back? We did. Okay. Veniscus. Important to not leave our captain behind. Crew contracts, please. It'd be nice if we could get a second boarding party guy. Blood Witch, Necromancer, Necromancer. Not really what I was hoping for. But I could get... I'm happy to get a Blood Witch. Sell the Gladius. Let's hold on to the Claymore missile for a sec. I don't necessarily want to sell that. And then let's upgrade our shields. Always a good thing to have level 2 shields. Blood Witch, you should take over the shield room. And then the Berserker can hang out with me. Which Berserker are you? You're Scarva. Okay. So Scarva's with me. You don't have the capability to summon a weapon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the machine pistol off. Give that to Scarva. Ritual materials to summon an enchanted sword. Cooldown 10 seconds. Instant. It happens instantaneously. And why is there a projectile speed? I guess we'll test it out the next time we get into a fight. I don't know. I don't understand. Approach the rupture. Aha! The Pit Lord. Yes, we've fought the Pit Lord before. 90 damage. We would like to fight... What do you got? Graviton cannon and a disruptor. Okay, incoming. I'd like to take out their shields. Oh, balls! Boys, help out our Blood Witch. Ah! Run away! You should be summoning a thrall to just bother this guy's life. Alright, there's a breach. That doesn't really matter so much for these guys. Because the, Oh, I was interrupted, my bad. Because these guys... Oh, he summons entities, which is kind of annoying. Oh, you attacked my captain. Get him out of there. You, run. There we go. Now, back on the helm, you. All right, one more shot. All right, this ship is gone. Not so bad. In 25, I don't need to increase the game difficulty. I'm sure we will get to a point where I do want to increase the game difficulty, but not right now. I like my ship is full of bones from where I killed the bonies. Approach the Stargate. All right, where do we go? Imperial sector, desolate sector is neutral, which is kind of interesting. Subspace rifts. Fringes of Imperial space. I am kind of intrigued by this, and then we could go into a couple war zones as well as an exclusion zone. Let's go to the desolate sector. I don't know if I've ever been. All right, what we got? We got missile templates. I would like a weapons merchant. There we go. So let's go this way. There's a single skeleton on that ship. I have a plan. All right, you handle the missile turrets. Boss man, in you go. Get me this treasure chest. Got it. Immunity to suffocation. A siege axe is pretty cool. Door break speed, slightly damage nearby enemies. I think... Oh, we got all of it. Recall. Come back. Nice. That went really well. Now, we would like to blow up the possessed cruiser. What do you got? You got a couple weapons here. All right, we took out the heart. Ooh, ouch. Fire upon their shields. Shields offline. We would like to take off their weapons as quick as we can. And then their missiles as well. Because the missiles are the thing that are going to do the most damage. Ow. 2 damage from each missile is rough. Good. Missiles down. Oh no, they're not. They're not. Jeez. Shields again. All right. One more hit. Good. Oh, and they missed me. Woo. All right, 4 damage isn't so bad. All right, we got an axe. Nobody, I imagine. Yeah, we don't have anybody who can use armor. Weird. We'll get armor on people eventually. Combat shield. I guess I might as well put the shield on you for now, just to reduce the chance of you getting murdered. And then you take the siege axe, good sir. Oh no, sorry. The other guy. The guy who hangs out with my captain. Yeah, Scarva. You're not a missile boy. Or and save stations, right? Modules and equipment could be good. What do you guys got? Auto surgeon, activate to heal all friendly crew in the room. Siege bombard, biomechanical worker. Carnivore hatch. Launch bays can hold enemy crew, can load enemy crew, prioritizes enemy crew and deals 140 damage to them when loading. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So you force them into the launch bay and then you throw them into the hatch and it eats them? How does that make any sense? You're not an Imperial, you're a war cultist. I was like, you're not an Imperial citizen. Oh! Yes, please. More 10 HP to all war cultists. Right? An Electro Maul? Rot Blaster? Or Magma Gun? Get a Magma Gun? I'm tempted by the Auto Surgeon, but I think we'll let that be. And we're gonna give you the Magma Gun and then give sorry. We're gonna take the axe, give you dual guns, which is kind of fun. And then you're going full melee build here. And now, if we wanted to get to a 3rd level of shields, we'd need 150 scrap. Okay. That's relatively doable. And then we want to go to the weapons dealer too. So maybe we don't spend any scrap before. Look at this crazy ship. There's like tiny little crewmen just like hanging out in there. A fleshling, gross. Possessed scout. Demons are the most annoying enemy to fight. Oh damn, they're just teleporting into my ship. They're the most annoying enemy to fight because they don't have a crew to kill. Ooh, oh, the fire doesn't matter because they have no oxygen in there. So they have a magnetic pulse and a bolt cannon. Okay. Fire the flare missile. Follow it up. Oh, they hit me. Good. Their bolt cannon's offline at least. I don't know what the magnetic pulse does. Fire the missile. I missed. Now their magnetic pulse is offline. I like that they're technically venting air, but there's no air to be had inside that ship. Alright, 1 more HP. I think we can take the flare missile offline. We're hoping both of our lasers hit, but we'll see. Land. You both missed. You know, honestly, I'd rather have both of them have missed than make me feel bad that they that one of them would have hit and then the other didn't. All right. Gaining supplies in preparation for visiting the guy. Attack the Imperial ship. Who we got? Enforcer, recruit, husk, enforcer, husk. Okay, this is gonna be a bit of a battle when we board their ship, but I want to try it. And I would like to go after their artillery because I'm not super concerned about their weapons. Right. You guys just made mincemeat of those two dudes. You shot my pilot. You're dead. That was easy. Hellfire missile creates fire. I do like the chaos that could come from creating fire in the ship. Let's load that guy in there. All right, come back, crew. That went really well. I thought it was going to be much harder to fight those dudes. We made short work of them. All right, to the shipyard. We'll heal up a bit. Then we're gonna jump to the weapons dealer. We have 191 scrap metal. Hopefully they have some good weapons for me to buy. Ah, yes, a storm cannon 2 is just what the doctor ordered. Macro disruptor and an energy beam 1. I think the way to go is both of these guys. We sell that guy. And then, well, more war cultist HP. I think it's fine not to do that. Demonic units, nah. Take Storm 1 offline. Storm 2. I honestly think we could keep Storm 1 for now. But ideally, we would like to get Macro Disruptor up and running. Oop. So if we wanted to run Macro Disruptor, we'd need 3 more weapon slot upgrades. So that's 110, and then 3 more power is 185 total. So we need about 100-ish more. 185 scrap is what we need. So keep that in mind. We're almost to the end, actually. We're just flying through this level. More. Oh, you're a blood cultist ship. I thought you were actually another demon, but you're not. You fire 3 shots, which is nice. You only have 1 shield, which is interesting. All right, load up the crew, and then immediately fire the Hellfire into the captain's bay, and then launch the assault sled into their treasure room. You're on fire. I've gained a ballistic shield. Your ship is continuing to burn, and you guys continue to come into this place and immediately die. I'm really into this boarding party squad. It's really good. Hype tool reduces. Okay, so you're like the other shield, but slightly less useful. The combat shield is gives me a DPS. Honestly, I don't know if I'm ever gonna use that thing. I should just do it to remind myself what it, or to show me what it does. If it's underwhelming, the sword summoning, then maybe I'm just like, whatever, we'll just ignore it, or maybe we sell it in the future. But we'll do it right now, that way I don't forget. Oh, it's a demon, of course. I don't want to board the demon ship. Except I will board the demon ship because I want the treasure chest. Thank you. Ooh, just a bunch of scrap. Come on back. That was perfect. All right, you go handle the missile room, and then you go to the sensor room for a sec. You have a putrefactor and you have a corruption beam. Okay. As long as we can keep our shields up, I don't think we're in trouble at all. Damn, that thing's got a very short cooldown. Oh, you guys gotta at least hit the thing. Can I load a different missile in here? Yeah, hit me with the flare missile. Because the fire doesn't matter. There we go. Hit that heart. If you take this guy offline, does he still repair himself? That thing's scary because it fires non-stop. It doesn't do any damage to the ship, but it does create poison, which would be annoying to my crew. All right, the heart is offline. The heart does still seem to be repairing itself. So taking the heart offline doesn't really matter. Maybe we just continually fire at the shields. Because shields are offline, and then if we just keep the shield... Yeah, I was going to say, if we just keep the shields offline, we'll do more damage to them. All right, we have the stuff. Perfect. Macro disruptor online. And now if we wanted to get our second storm cannon going, just, you know, to have all of our weapons, we would want to do... be 165 plus another 50, so it's weirdly even more expensive than what we just did, but that's how the ship upgrades in this game work. You approach the Stargate. Man, we're, yeah, War Cult Sector? Forge Enclave? Let's go with War Cult Sector. Isn't that what these guys are? Yeah, maybe we can get some more War Cultists on our tribe. And then the Shrine of Rage, that just seems to go along with what we got going on here. You guys are absolutely toast. I should have put my dudes in their room. But your life is over. Load, launch. And immediately you will be destroyed. They're not going to be able to withstand my assault. Ooh, that guy's fast. Did you see how fast he ran into that room? Ooh, okay, what do we got? Your ship's weapons that deal hull damage now break doors on impact is pretty cool. Summon a Necrolurch? I would rather have the demolishing rounds. That sounds awesome. Come on back, team. Back to your station. All right, to the Shrine of Rage. Asteroid field. There's a chromic warship. I honestly think the next thing we really want to focus on is getting third level shields here. I need to get more crew people too. One to man the doors, one to man the sensors, and one to man the weapons. You're a husk crew? You're nothing. You're absolutely toast. Fire you into the weapons room. The beauty about throwing them in the weapons room is it immediately takes most of their weapons offline. They're counter assaulting me. All right, hold on. Let's recall the crew. How do I got mind flooded. All right, they threw two husks at me and they both have died. So you guys go fix that thing. You're not very good at fixing, but... The macro disruptor. Ah, you and your missiles. Alright, summon the thrall. How much, Ah, I see what's happening. They're building more husks as the battle goes on. I'm very afraid to send more dudes into that ship. Yep, exactly why I was afraid to send more dudes into that ship. Because if that ship gets hit by an asteroid, both of my men die. So I'm glad that didn't happen. All right, so shields. 150. Okay, we've definitely looked at that before. Shrine of Rage. Good rest. All right. You guys are toast. You stand no chance. Make room to disembark is very interesting. I put both of them in a tiny room. That's a very strange choice by me. They're dead. Scrap metal. Crew recalled. Pledge yourself to the God of War, of course. You pledge yourself to the God of War. Moments later, you find yourself surrounded by dozens of cult warships. You begin spooling your engines, preparing to engage, but you soon realize they're attacking each other. Not you. You consider joining the battle. Of course, join the fight. Yeah. My dudes are back. We immediately put them back into the launch bay. Ready? They're ready to launch. Back into the weapons. Fire the macro disruptor at the shields. And unload. They're counterboarding me. Well, their ship is dead. Recall the crew. Hey, you little jerk. Get back here. Come back here. You coward. The enemy has been defeated. Another ship confronts you. It is I, Crom's champion. All right. Get ready to be boarded again. Oh, they don't have a boarding thing this time. Okay. Which you go handle the engines here. Oh, I can't see. Well. Oh, they have a missile launcher, which is annoying. You've zapped. Well, you being in the sensors doesn't matter. So get ready to counter their boarding party. 2 skeletons is nothing. All right, the macro disruptor fire, and then we fire upon their weapons array. Because you're an ion missile. That doesn't matter. Did that fire the macro disruptor, or did it not hit? Ready. There we go. Fire. You two, I could consider boarding. Oh, damn you. Get off my ship. There we go. Good job, guys. Yeah, all we have to worry about is ion damage from them. Plus the beam, which is a little dangerous. Because if they hit my shield, then we're vulnerable. Macro disruptor on their shield again. They're boarding me once again. Right. I think we can counterboard them now because they have to only have a single guy left. And they have 5 Oh my god, he's huge. All right, this was foolish. Okay, recall the crew. Come back. That guy's enormous. All right, the flare missile away. That scared the crap out of me. I want to take their yes, I was gonna say I want to take their weapons offline if we can. Well, they have a scanner jammer, which is interesting. I've never seen that before. Oh, get wrecked. Heavy Duraplate armor. None of our dudes wear armor. They're just crazy. Sudden flash of argent lightning pierces the stellar backdrop, sending a shockwave rippling across the battle zone. Every cultist vessel winks out of existence. Your ship is alone once more. The Shrine of Rage has been activated. War cultist units appear more frequently in rewards and merchants. Only one shrine may be active. Okay, so we cannot heal. So we have to be careful for the next couple of jumps here. But, good news. Weapon dealer. Chaos Knight, that's what we were fighting. All right, what do we got? Energy Lance has 4 jumps, ignores shield, small charge, or small chance of hull breach. I do like the lance weapons. Heavy Ion Lance. I don't know if that's as useful. Charges per jump is 2. You only require 1 power? I think you're better than the storm cannon. Oops. I accidentally clicked upon you. I don't want a heavy ion lance, sorry. I didn't mean to buy you. So there's some scrap down the drain. But we do have level 3 shields now. And so if you only take 1 energy, that suddenly changes the calculus as far as upgrading our weapons. Now we only need 105 to get that guy online. Unvisited node, there is an ion storm there though. I think we could handle an ion storm. We've got pretty good shields. We're intruded by blood priests. Where are they? There they are. Okay, hold on. Danger. Help our dude. There we go. He's dead. Now you guys go engage this fool. Ion pulse was detected. We gained a fusion charge, duraplate armor, and a tactical shield. Like, none of those things are exactly really useful to our guys, unless we get some, like, maybe we get some tanky, I should just start selling some of this stuff. I still haven't used this potion. All right, we should pause the episode there. We will, I promise you, next episode we will use that potion, and I will see how the enchanted sword shakes out. But if you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Void War or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.